Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's October 13th today. How's everybody doing? It's gotten a little bit chillier, so definitely want to have a little throw or something in your sacred space. Checking out a little Diva Primal this morning. Beautiful music. So today, welcome to Lifestyle Yoga with Loretta. Today we are going to start with that mantra that we're working on for abundance, great abundance. And then we will move on to a little slow flow, like all my favorites for my back and hips. And hopefully you'll enjoy that too. And then we're going to do a card reading at the end. So let's go ahead and come to a soft seated position. And I'll read this out one word at a time. Again, we say Om to open up the third eye to connect us to light, source, energy, spirit, God, Jesus, whatever that is for you. Or calling out, and allowing it to come back in. So receive it. Shreem is abundance. Maha is great. Lakshmi is the principle, the deity that brings that in. Swaha is saluting, or we'll just go with that. I know Namaha is saluting. Swaha is what we use when we're over 28. For this mantra, that's what we're going to use, because I'm over 28. If you're under 28, use Namaha. So it's Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. 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 One more time. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Swaha. You can just add however it is. We're creating a vibration. It's through the combination of those words, the vibration that we create and put out there. And so we're putting out that we want more great abundance in our life, whether that's health, happiness, money, abundance. Maybe we want to buy a different house. Maybe we need a bigger space. It could be any of those things. So keep that in mind. It's not always about money, and money doesn't make us happy anyway. It's the things we give and allow to come back. So that's the flow. Give and take. Good. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put some different music on. Make sure you have some water available. We're going to get into the hips just a little bit. We're going to start with some lovely chair poses or squats. And maybe go from there. I have to see what I have. Let's do this one. We haven't done this before. And how about let's do some ayahuasca music today to move to. We'll take it all the way up. Ooh, this is so warm and cozy. And you might want to have some blocks for these deeper stretches we move into. Let's just let a deep breath out. Actually, I think I'll set this over here. I'll forget where it's at. Okay, we're going to start with the feet hip width apart. And we're just going to start by sitting back, bringing those arms up. And as we come up, draw the elbows in. And as the elbows come back, the hips come forward. Open up the heart center. Squeeze the booty. Squeeze it tight. Take it back down. Reach it out. Inhale. Exhale. bring it up. So a little bit different breathing here for this one because we're squeezing into the glutes, and we want to inhale and lift and open the heart center. Exhale to neutral. Inhale out. Stick that booty back. Make sure the knees are not coming over the toes. Pull the elbows back. Exhaling. Squeeze the booty. Inhale to the heart. Take the eyes back. Keep squeezing the booty. Pressing forward through the hips. Exhaling. Inhaling. Bringing it down. Reaching out. Nice lengthened spine. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Squeeze the booty. Bring the hands to the low back. Pull the elbows together. Lift and open the heart center. We'll just take a few breaths here. Keep squeezing the glutes. Pressing forward through the hips. Lengthening through the crown. Taking those elbows towards each other. Continuing to squeeze. Lifting up through the belly button. As if there was a string. Squeezing the glutes, neutral spine. Slide those hands down. Take the seat back, flowing cat and cow. Exhaling, lifting the pelvic floor. Inhaling, bringing the chest through, lifting the chin. Keep those arms pressed out so we're working into the back. And exhaling. Inhaling. As we arch up, lifting the pelvic floor, let's also lift the thoracic spine. Feel the scapula peel away. Nice and inhaling. And exhaling. Yoga cat decided to make an appearance. Yes. Continuing to flow. We might do a few of these just because they feel so good today. Stay with me. Lifting the belly up. Let's lift and hold. Lifting the thoracic spine, lifting the armpits. About bringing those shoulders together in the front. Coming back to a neutral spine, circle sweeping up. Exhaling to mountain pose. And we come into play. Good. So let's take the dominant hand. For me, that's my right hand over to the left hand, reaching up. Reach over. We're going to roll that shoulder back. Press the hip out. And lengthen, lifting up right here through the rib cage. Deep breath. Open the heart. Looking up. Couple of deep breaths. And release. So we'll switch sides, reaching up. Roll the shoulder back, reach it over. And again, lifting the rib cage up towards the sky. Nice deep breaths. And release. So we're going to do a few more squats. We're going to get in there and move a little bit faster. Each time we come up, we want to squeeze in and bring those hips forward. So if you can't get down in the squat, we can just press the booty back and squeeze forward. Press the booty back, knees are soft, and squeeze forward. Press back. So if you're healing your back today and you just want to work on strengthening the glutes, or squeezing in. This is like if we're getting ready for a show to get on stage, we're going to flex out those muscles. It's been a while. Still remember? Good. Let's go ahead and take it back. And up. Squeeze. Take it back. And up. Breathe. Exhaling and inhaling now. Exhaling, tiny waist, lift the pelvic floor. Inhaling, squeeze. Squeeze the booty. We take that pause, we squeeze and hold. Exhaling and inhaling. Continuing to flow. Squeeze and hold at the top. We're going to move into a balanced chair. Let's bring that right foot up, cross, and come down. Pressing the seat bones back if it's an option for you, reaching down to the floor, lifting the thoracic spine. Sinking it down. And coming back, bringing the foot down, flat and back. Hugging up and in. Walking it forward, lifting up and out, and release. Circle sweeping up. Exhaling mountain pose. Let's do the other side. Bring that left leg up. Cross over. Give it a hinge at the hips. Seat bones move back. Bring the hands down. As if we're going to wrap that ankle around the tricep. Pressing the seat bones back. I'm going to stay right here for just a few breaths. I'm getting just a huge stretch here. Coming up on the toes and bringing it down. Walking the hands back as we bring that foot down and back. There we go. My heel's not all the way down. Walking it forward and up. And release. Ooh, hang it out here. Maybe alternating knee bends, pressing out into the hips. Noticing if one side is tighter. Inhaling monkey. Circle sweeping up. Moving into those squats. Down and up. Exhaling. And inhaling. Press the hips forward. Squeeze the booty. Strengthening those glutes. Squeezing. Toes face forward. Hugging the upper inner thighs. Nice. Neutral spine. Let's bring that right leg up for tree pose. We're all the way up. And balanced. You can have both hands at the heart. For me today, this feels a little better. Balancing. Just gently releasing. And we'll switch sides. Left leg comes up. Keeping in mind that one side is always going to be a little bit more flexible. Balanced. Think about leaning into that foot. Drawing the knee towards the floor. Steady. Uh-oh. Did you hear a bird? And gently releasing. Inhaling up. Back to those squats. down. Squeeze the booty all the way up. Press the hips forward and down. Feeling stronger. This is really good if we're sitting in a chair, or if you're a therapist and you're leaning over your clients all the time. Those hip flexors tend to get short. So you want to make sure that they stay open, that the glutes stay strong. Squeeze. Squeeze and hold. Roll the shoulders back, draw the elbows together, walk down the legs, a little back bend here. Keep squeezing those booties in and up, in and up. Neutral spine. Let's take a right foot back, stands just watching. Warrior 1 foot position. We did these Monday, and we're just going to do these again. So figure 8 from warrior 1 foot position. So we get some motion in the hips. Nice and easy. Both knees are bent. In and out in the back. 2 more. And hold. Extend that back knee, pressing the heel down. Look down, make sure you can see your big toe reaching up. Roll the shoulders back, reaching the fingertips up to the sky. Breathing. Squeezing that right glute cheek. Lifting the pelvic floor. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Neutral spine. Extend that left knee. Bring the hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders back. Hollow up the belly. So move the whole pelvis back. Draw the chin towards the throat. And bring that third eye down towards the knee. Lifting the knuckles to the sky. Very nice. Breathing. Softening the front knee as we gently come up. Reaching up. Exhaling, step it forward. Very nice. So let's go ahead. We'll take the left foot back. Warrior 1 foot position, soft knees. We come in and out, in and out. It's that movement through the hips. Hands are coming down. In and out. In and out. In and out. A couple more. And hold. Warrior 1 foot position. So the back ankles, the ankles should line up. Toes turn slightly out. Pelvis is facing forward, so we're hugging the upper inner thighs. We reach straight up. Make sure that we can see the big toe in front. Roll the shoulders back and lengthen the whole body. We're in knee extension in that back leg, pressing the heel down. Squeezing that left glute cheek. Opening up the hip flexor in front. Coming back to neutral spine, reaching out, bringing the hands behind the back, knee extension in the front as those knuckles go back, hollow up the belly, shift the hips forward. There's the shift. Draw the chin to the throat, taking the third eye to the knee, lifting the quadriceps and breathing, taking the knuckles to the sky. Strong legs. Lifting up as we soften that front knee. Inhaling up. Exhaling, stepping up. So let's go ahead. I'm going to walk it back a little ways here. See where Stan went. Stanley! Let's go ahead and take the feet wide. So we're going to drop it down. Again, we're working the glutes. Kind of just a slow flow. Finding the strength in our legs. If we've had a lot of hip pain lately, feel like we're getting a little bit weaker. So important to keep our strength. So we're going to come down, bring the knees to track over the toes. Sit back a little bit deeper and come up and down. And we can start by just supporting ourselves here, or we can bring the hands forward and take it up and down. Strong legs. Breathing. And hold, bring the hands down, turning the toes in, heels out. Walk those hands forward, anchor in the hands, and take the seat bones back. One of my favorite stretches. With each breath in, we move the hips back. Walk the hands back, turn the toes out, soften the knees, bring it up. Warrior two to the right. And just notice our strength here. We're standing up nice and tall, strong through the pelvic floor, reaching up. Stanley, did you come to say hello? Oh, you want to be right in the center of attention, I see. He laid on my head all night last night because he needed to be the center of attention, yes. He's found the TV, I think he reads the closed caption now. He really likes Frasier and bird movies. Inhaling up, turning to the other side. He's like, Mom, you need to get out more. Nice deep breaths. Reaching out through the fingertips. Sometimes we don't have to add any movement to Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2 makes us feel strong, grounded. Able to deal with things from where we're at today. Good boy, Stanley. Lifting the armpits, reaching up, and we'll float to the other side, and hold. Again, feel the strength in the legs, try to keep those arms up, reaching out through the fingertips, looking forward. Stanley, Stanley, kitty, jump, jump. What's that? Jump, jump. And reaching up. We'll just drop into the other side one more time. Reaching out, looking forward, noticing what our legs are doing, feeling strong, lifting up out of the armpits, lifting the forearms. Everything's active. Good, and reaching up. All toes turn out as we step in. Nice. Let's go ahead and move into eagle. So we're going to take the right foot up, and so the right arm will be up above as we cross over. And the thumbs are going to face the face. Remember, we're trying to get that foot behind as we press the elbows forward. So finding that perfect place for you. Press the seat bones back, hugging the upper inner thighs. A bit of balance, strength, and release. And let's do the other side. So we're going to cross it over. Left leg goes up. Left arm goes up. Palms come together. Foot tucks back. Sitting back. Try to wrap that foot around the bottom of the right leg. and release. Very good. Let's go ahead and take it down on our mat. Hands and knees. I'm going to use these blocks to get a little bit deeper into the hip flexors today. So have your blocks ready. Stan, where'd you go? He gets a little wild child. Let's me remember whose cat he is. Let's go ahead and bring our right foot forward. So we're gonna lift that back knee up actually. So we want these blocks stacked right underneath our shoulders as we press the back foot in and open up the heart center forward. So we're reaching those toes back. You can see the whole thigh, the whole leg is lifted. And lengthening forward. You can have those blocks up a little higher, down a little lower, or maybe you're not using blocks today. It's all good. Think about pressing that ASIS down towards the floor, rolling the shoulders back. There's the opening. Breathing. Keep pressing that ASIS towards the mat. The leg is lifted, the foreleg is not down, the knee is not touching. And release. All the way back. Child's pose. Following up the belly, lifting the thoracic spine, creating space. Shifting the weight forward, and we'll bring the left foot through. Again, we want to sink down onto the blocks, lifting up and out of the armpits. We're going to lift the whole back leg except the top of the foot. Pressing down, roll the shoulders back. And again, we press the ASIS or that hip bone down towards the mat, rolling the shoulders back, sitting up a little higher, lifting the chin to the sky. Breathing. Keeping the whole leg lifted except the top of the foot and pressing that ASIS. Even if we just come up to that boundary that's there and press into the boundary. It's not like we have to get to the floor. It's not a competition. Stan just keeps creeping through. The weather is changing. Gently releasing. His coat is getting so much thicker. We had a cat before, so bring the hands down. Usually a dog person. Stan just chose me. I don't know why. But we love each other. I allow him to lay on my head at night. He just wants to be close. It's so funny. Stanley. I think the music is like a little different for him today. Let's go ahead, roll up to hero's pose. Oh, bring the belly forward. Round down through the shoulders. Start with the lower back, moving back. So we're just creating like a wave in our body. Let's just get some gentle movement in there beginning to happen up and down the spine. Forward and back, just because it feels so good to have the fascia lengthened and open. Coming back to neutral. So we're going to go ahead and do both legs back, upward facing dog. I'm going to use the blocks and get just up just a little bit higher today. So if you just, even if you're just down doing cobra, focus on using the back to come up and lifting and opening the heart. So in cobra, we have the hips a little bit more relaxed, but we're going to squeeze them out today in upward facing dog. So let's start back. let's start back in plank. Hands on the blocks. We're going to soften the elbows, come down slightly, come onto the tops of the feet, and begin to roll the shoulders back and bring the ASIS towards the blocks. And breathe. Pressing up and out of the tops of the feet. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Finding some length. Taking the eyes back. Neutral spine, knees come down, tuck the toes under, and sit back. So that's a very deep stretch, a lot of strength there. Listening to our bodies. We don't ever want to go into a position where we feel like we're going to snap out of it. We want to be able to move with grace and ease. We start to get a cramp, we back out slowly. Gently coming forward, back to that plank. Shift the weight forward, soften the elbows. Then lengthen the legs back. Roll the shoulders back, lift out of the armpits, take the eyes back. And lift. Breathing. Knees down, neutral spine, take it all the way back. Walk the hands back, stack the fists, and bring the third eye down. Allowing the back, the hips to rest, to open, to feel that fluidity from the circulation. Maybe we've moved in ways we haven't moved for a while. We might begin to rock the hips side to side. Gently come up to a soft seated position. We're going to do a little twist. So let's tuck that left foot under, right foot over. Lift, hug the upper inner thighs, pressing the seat bones down. So both seat bones are down evenly. We'll shift the weight forward. Draw the chin towards the throat, lengthening up through the crown. Not pressing the seat bone back. Let's just hold it here and really feel that hip opening, creating space, freeing up the motion of the sciatic nerve as it comes out. Down between the greater trochanter and the ilium and moves down the back of the thigh, right behind the femur, the lateral part of the femur. Think about that space that's lengthening, opening. And if you have sciatic pain, you know exactly where this space is. Feel that opening. Keep pressing the seat bones back, 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 back. Creating space. Breathing. Lengthening forward through the heart center. Hugging the upper inner thighs, maybe a little bit more. Again, make sure those seat bones are down. And we'll gently come up. So from a very tall position, balance on our seat bones. Let's reach that right hand over, left hand back. We're going to lift. And actually just give it a nice little pull here. Looking over the shoulders. Easy on the back. Keep lifting, lengthening the spine, allowing more light, love, and abundance to move into the body. And gently releasing. Switch sides. Cross under, cross over. Give it a little lift. Hug the upper inner thighs. Bring the seat bones down. Give it a little hinge. Bring that belly button. Lift the chest. Bring the belly button right into the inner thigh. Draw the chin towards the throat. Lengthen through the crown and take that seat bone back. So by setting an intention that we move in that direction, creates space, creates length, creates circulation, more fluidity. Fluidity. Nice deep breaths. Pressing those seat bones down and back, both sides. Pressing the belly button down into the thighs, lengthening the heart center forward and up, lengthening through the crown. From the tip of the tailbone all the way out. Noticing again that space from the sacrum, where the nerve comes out, moves into a curve and drops down on the inside of that greater trochanter, and then gently moves out and then down the lateral aspect posteriorly of the femur. Oh, you know where it's at. Deep breathing, pressing back, tuning into the whole body. How does that chronic pain make your whole body feel? Does it make us tired? Do we need more rest? Are we listening to what the body needs right now? What are we putting in, not only in food, but emotion? If you're putting fear in your body, it's going to go somewhere. It's going to have a reaction. Get over the fear, get over the anger, get over the regret. Live in the moment. Don't let one more moment go by. That's when the healing begins. Gently coming up. Anchor in, give it a little twist. Push, push, push. Reach back easy on the back. Let the arm do the work today. Lifting up through the spine. Breathing. And gently releasing. I'm going to go ahead and grab my bolster, and I'm going to, you can grab a pillow off your couch, whatever. We're going to put it underneath our knees today to help release the pelvis just a little bit more. We've done a lot of work. Stanley comes in and trips me. It's all right, sweetie. I'm going to actually change the music here a little bit. It's making him turn into a jungle cat. Have you noticed that? This is like ayahuasca jungle music, so Stan needs something a little bit more calm. Let's do this one. It's all about Stan. So we'll just come down, and this is just going to go right under our knees to release the pelvis a little bit more. Turning the palms up, releasing any tissue that needs to be released, softening into the bolster. Just take a few moments to completely soften the hips. Send our tissues some good energy to bathe in a beautiful bright light. To have all the tension and the pressure released from the body. To be completely at peace. light, love, and abundance move in through the crown, through the third eye, moving down through the whole body. Love, light, and abundance. Peacefulness, tranquility, laughter, joy. Visualizing ourselves somewhere that makes us completely comfortable, whether we're laying on the beach listening to the ocean, laying in a fall meadow listening to a softly rippling water stream. Noticing what we smell, what we visualize, what we feel is real to us. Getting back into the flow of life, letting go of any anger, regret, starting to laugh more, increasing our light by sharing it with others, loving our cats, our dogs. Isn't he funny? He's such an actor, such a ham. Share your love. Soften into this space. You're so fun. Very healthy. You are, aren't you? So I'll just invite you to stay in Shavasana as long as you feel comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and read our card for today for our highest and greatest good. So if you have your list of things or things that you're already going to take action on today, that's awesome. Love that. But if you feel like maybe you're like, what direction do I need to go? Hopefully these cards help. I love them. I always find something, that I'm like, oh yeah, just like that. So I'm going to turn the music down a little bit. Again, stay in Shavasana. Feels good hanging out there. And today the card I drew was Yamas. The Yamas and Niyamas, the first limb of yoga, the 8 pathway. And it was reversed. Universal morality. In a world with so many people and things, it can be difficult to distinguish where our moral compass lives. Perhaps you're going through a time where you aren't sure what is right or what is wrong. You are questioning your values and realizing that not all carry the same integrity as you. Meditate on what is important to you and write down your core values. Write down your core values. The yogic yamas, morals, are ahimsa, compassion for all living things, satya, commitment to truth, asteya, non-stealing, brahmacharya, sense control. This is a big one right now. When we stay focused on our own core values, we can maintain sense control. When we allow things like the news to come in or all these other entities that are telling us different things, that's when we get confused. So maybe it's time to turn the news off and get back to your core values, talking to your neighbors, loving your pets. What are your core values? How do you want your kids to be raised? How do you want your parents to be treated? How do you want to be treated? How are you willing to treat people in order to be treated the way that your values represent? Got off on a tangent there. And aparigraha, letting go of the desire to hoard. What are we willing to let go of to live those core values and principles and what we're passing on to our children and our grandchildren? What are your core values? So think about making a list of those, and that might help you if you're going through a decision right now that's very difficult. Go back to your core values. What are your beliefs? What do you value in life? How do you want to be treated? How do you want to treat other people? On the news right now, a lot of the news would have us believe that we're all separate and different, but we're not. We're all together. The only people that are separated are the people in the government trying to run the government, or the people in Davos, shall we say. Just possibly Davos. Probably don't want to lose my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and come up to a soft seated position. Keep your light today. Keep it light today. If you're feeling heavy or weighted down with pain, anxiety, fear, regret, keep it light. Maybe you need to do a fast. That being said, we are going to do a fast in McCall for 3 days. December 3rd, might be the 4th, 5th, 6th, 3rd, 4th, 5th. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday of December. The first weekend, Brandy and I are going to be doing a 3-day fast, hosting a 3-day fast. So if you're interested in that at all, get a hold of me, Loretta, at allourbasicneeds.com, and we'll include you in the list of people that we're going to do that with. So it's just a really, really good time. It'll be after Thanksgiving, a good time to cleanse out and prepare for, the large holiday when everybody's together with their family, and we learn what we need to let go of in order to have a good time. I just want to thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you back here on Friday. Let's finish with a deep breath out. Bring the hands to the heart. Namaste. Peace. Have a good yogi day.